I lived with my boyfriend and his parents for 3 months, and none of them knew that I was transgender. I'm going to tell you how she found out.
So I've been getting a lot of information sent to me by you brothers, and obviously what I've been seeing here on social media. And there's a new trend going out there, and especially some of you brothers who live the heterosexual or straight lifestyle, I want you to pay attention. There are several instances of transgender or transsexual, quote unquote, women that are living lives as cis women and not disclosing to their partners that they were born a man. We're gonna see it here with Hennessy Marie, that situation, but there's also another situation from this TikToker called Don the Goat, in which we're gonna discuss right now. So guys, you won't believe what we're about to get into, but this individual is going to literally talk about how they lived with a boyfriend and his family for months without telling the family that she, quote unquote, was born a man. Let's get into it.
I lived with my boyfriend and his parents for 3 months, and none of them knew that I was transgender. I'm going to tell you how she found out. So basically, there's a little background on me. I started transitioning when I was a teenager, and I went through the whole glitz and glam. I met my boyfriend here in New York, and he was staying in Buffalo, but he relocated to New York, homeless. I met him outside. We eventually ended up getting together, and he told me that he was going to move back in with his parents, and he would love for me to come with. So I went, and I didn't tell him, yo, I'm trans. He introduced me to his mom. He introduced me to his dad. I met a few of his siblings. And, I was even laying in the bed. There are times that I was showering, and my mom would come in, and nobody had a clue. So one day, I asked to use someone's phone, and my phone was not working, so I logged into my Instagram. I have 2 Instagram accounts. I have one for people that know, and another for people that don't. So I ended up forgetting to log out, and his mom went to use her phone after me. And the next day, when I woke up, I just found her acting really funny. She was acting really strange. She loves me, or loved me, but then she started acting very standoffish, almost like you betrayed me. Like, you could see the look in her eye. So, I finally decide that I've had enough with attention, and I want to ask her, what's really good? Like, what's happening? What's going on? What's beef? So she's like, you logged into my phone last night. Do you know what you left on there? I said, no, nothing. I should have logged out. And she said, I went to your page and I watched your videos. I said, what videos? She says, of your transition. You didn't tell us. So then she's like, you were around my kids. You were around my grandkids. You were around my nieces and nephews. Why didn't you tell me this? I said, ma'am, listen, you make it seem like I'm a threat to the public safety or something. I'm a regular girl, but I knew if I would have said something that I would be labeled otherwise and I would be dehumanized and treated funny. That's why I didn't say nothing. She said, well, you gotta get up and help clean up. You know what? If you're gonna be living here, you gotta help clean up. She started getting real snappy. So I'm like, I'm just gonna pack my things and go because I know that's the next thing you're gonna say. She's like, yeah. Does my son know? I said, nah. She said, you know what? We're going to keep it between us, but you got to go. I said, okay.
Wow. I don't even know what to say to that. Just think about that. You have that situation. You're not born a woman. I'm trying to tread lightly because I'm confused myself. But not only that, for your own safety, what if the guy would have found out through the mother, and then, you know how some guys can be, attack you, try to kill you, or anything. Then we will be blaming the guy for that violence, But at the same time, and then that would be right because he still makes the wrong choice. But at the same time, this is something that you could have disclosed to everybody and then let that person make a decision. Make the decision. Then you don't put yourself into, jeopardy. And again, the person was like, I had you around my kids. I had you around. Now, obviously, the person doesn't seem like they were a danger to the kids, I don't think, or crazy. I'm not sure. But it's just that people have their own beliefs. And you do have people who are in the devout. Now, obviously, if you were living in the house with the son, obviously we could imagine that there was some, sexual relations going on there. So really, her son is in what she feels is a gay relationship and has no idea about it. What if the friends find out? How do you explain that? What if the pastor finds out? How do you explain that? But Hennessy Marie is out here outing these guys, outing them, right? And the guys don't have no idea. So the person was born a man. They don't know that part. They don't know. But I want to talk about Hennessy Marie actually admitting that, yeah, I did this, so what? Let's get into it.
So if y'all from Miami, y'all see even if you're not from Miami, you see what's going on with this girl named Hennessy. So a little bit of backstory for the people that don't know, because I'm from Miami for real, so I can tell y'all. So Hennessy is this girl who was born a boy, but she's went through the whole transition and everything already, y'all. So yeah, she has one of those coochie things that we got. And recently, or not even recently, but since like 2 years ago, Hennessy has been linking up with all these guys in Miami, having sexual intercourse with them. Some people she actually did have sexual intercourse with, and those other people I really feel bad for. But still, every person that she has linked with, she'll take a picture of them or a little boomerang or whatever. And it's like she's had this up her sleeve for a long time. She's been planning to do this. But basically what she did, 3-4 days ago, she just started exposing all these guys from Miami that she has slept with. But my whole thing is, if you a girl now, and you feel like you a girl, what was the point of exposing these men? Be real. And I know everybody, taking it as a joke and y'all find it funny and stuff, but I really don't find that shit funny because it's these men are embarrassed as fuck. They is going out their ways to take, lie detector tests and everything, which I don't understand because if you did it, whatever. There's nothing to be ashamed about. I understand because y'all feel like y'all manhood has been, tampered with or whatever. But y'all was under the impression that this was a motherfucking girl. This girl was stripping at Playhouse. If y'all don't know what Playhouse is, this is a club in Miami. Well, it's really in Broward, but same thing. It ain't that far. So she was a stripper, so she was up there getting naked. So obviously she has a coochie and everything now. So everybody was under the impression that this was actually a female. And plus she came from New York. So we really don't know nothing about this girl for real. So I just feel for the guys, I ain't laughing at y'all. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't laughing at y'all because I just still feel like that's green as fuck. But I feel like this is a learning lesson to show niggas stop being so goddamn horny all the time. And no, I'm not on that girl's side, so don't think when I say that I'm on her side, because I'm still on the nigga's side, because, bitch, that's very fucked up in a fucked up predicament to be in. But this girl dead ass ruining people's relationships, their families, everything, and I just feel so motherfucking bad because why is you doing that? And it's I feel like she's only doing it to promote her OnlyFans. This girl really gained 100K followers on both her Instagrams in the past 2-3 days. Clout and Instagram and social media is a hell of a drug, y'all. But all I'm gonna say is, Hennessy, girl, if you see this, you are playing a very fucking dangerous game, and your karma is coming. I don't know what's coming, and I'm not saying you deserve whatever is coming, but God don't like ugly, babe, and that was a very ugly thing that you did.
And this is the Hennessy Marie individual, admitting to some of the trifling things that they did to men. Listen to this.
All the niggas you posted, did they know you was a tranny? Was you honest with them or you wasn't honest with them?
No, when I got my shit removed, I ain't even feel,
Oh, you feel like you didn't need to tell nobody. That's not your face.
I cut it off. So it was niggas don't give a fuck. Niggas fucking.
I cut it off, so I don't need to tell them.
And like what? Like,
I get what you're saying.
I ain't in a relationship with these niggas. These niggas are trying to spend the rest of their life with me. We trying to hit and credit. Why the fuck I'ma sit here and say some dumb shit like, oh yeah, this is like what? Like I don't nigga want to hear that, bullshit like that. And if I was a nigga, I wouldn't even really give a fuck. If I was a nigga, if I fucked the bitch.
But you have to be honest though. You playing with people's lives and stuff like that.
I'm not playing with nobody's life because they're not these are not important people in my life. These people that I'm meeting, the niggas I'm meeting in my life, they not my husband, they not my niggas. These are hidden and
I understand, but you gotta be honest. But it's okay though. But
Okay, so the way you justifying this is you don't care that you are doing something that a guy don't even know, and you're exposing these dudes too. So you not only are you meeting them, they're thinking that you're an individual. You're still saying yes, okay, we can mess around or we can do something. Then you expose them, but you don't care about them. And then if somebody go upside your head or do something to you, you'll be saying that, oh, this is wrong. Like you playing a dangerous game. Both people playing dangerous games. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back in another episode of Fair Use. We up out of here. Peace.